Okay, cool.
You are watching a master at work.
And it's your girl Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice. We here. Just a couple of announcements. This is gonna be my last episode of the season. As you know, I take a break for the month of August. I will be back in September, but I definitely want to just mention that I will be putting a pause on going live on Thursdays. However, I'll be back. I also want to give, period, let's go. I also want to give another shout out to Rip Dispensary. We just had a dope ass event this Saturday. Saturday is called All My Friends Are Dope. Shout out to Society Needs Culture, Garden State Warriors. They came in, they did their thing. Shout out to Ali De Leon. She came in, definitely did her set. It was a beautiful showcase. Shout out to all the vendors too. We had Pen and Pistol definitely embracing us. We had Sanjay from Lightning. I'm trying to think of some other vendors that we had there as well. I don't want to get it wrong, but I know we did have another vendor. We did have another food truck, Old Sensational Sweets. They were actually really dope. We're going to be putting out footage from that event possibly tomorrow morning. Just check it out this week, but we definitely have some clips of interviews. We have some clips of just the performances and just a lot of behind the scenes, and it was just really dope. It was really dope. We connected a lot with the vendors of the dispensary. So I know Boho Euphorics, that was a new vendor that was there. That was pretty cool. Shout out to AJ. AJ was dope. I remember AJ. He had like a little spritz. Yeah, like all these flavors. I definitely took like 5 spritz. Definitely was a vibe, a complete vibe. But it was really special. I feel like we're definitely working on getting more of those showcases after, I think, maybe September, fall coming around. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But yeah, it was a beautiful night. Can't ask for anything more. And I just want to be thankful for allowing me to host the event, be part of the event, and also be part of the community. So shout out to Rip Dispensary. Shout out to All My Friends Are Dope. Shout out to Society Needs Culture. Shout out to everybody who made it happen. Also, shout out to Miss Chloe, who's the one producing my clips, Paradise Films. Let's go. Make sure to follow her on Instagram and keep the movement going. Let's go. All right, without further ado, I want to go ahead and introduce my extra special spicy guest for the evening. Shout out to Carlitosz Beatsz. What up, Carlos? Carlos, Lito, Los. What you want me to call you?
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Your family already, so you know.
I'm gonna call you Lito, Carlito. I don't know. I still look at your Instagram name. I'm like, what does Fee call you?
Lito.
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 All right, I'm gonna call you Lito. All right, so Lito, what did you have for breakfast today?
Man, I had what did I have for breakfast today? I definitely had eggs with waffles. That's
Waffles. How'd you have your eggs?
It was actually sunny side up.
Sunny side up. So you dipped your waffle. Period. You dipped your waffle in the egg.
Literally.
Fire.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. Well, where's the meat? Where's the?
Oh no, I didn't have any.
Nah, he was like, this is what we had in the fridge. I came from DR, and that's it.
My wife made the kids some breakfast, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna eat this.
Okay, period.
It was great.
Eggs and waffles. Waffles are cool.
Yeah.
When I got time to make waffles, I'll make waffles. I feel like they're the easiest though, right? Because you just gotta make the mix, and then you just put it in the machine.
Literally, yeah. Right? Well, I guess with the pancakes, you gotta like start flipping and
stuff.
Yeah,
you gotta like and it says that you. I always strive for the perfect pancake, and I don't get the perfect pancake.
We get the perfect pancake.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Dang.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to my wife. She definitely makes.
Shout out to wifey making perfect pancakes. Let's go. All right. So, for those meeting you for the first time, right? Who is Carlitosz Beatsz?
Man, I can't say I'm a kid anymore, but I'm just a guy, from the Dominican Republic who loves music and just decided to make this my life. Like, just it's always what it's been.
Okay.
So yeah, I will say that.
So I guess you mentioned being from the Dominican Republic, right?
Yeah.
What was life growing up? And you said you were from
Mao, yeah.
Mao?
Yeah,
How
shout out to Mao. That's where Marvin's from as well. So
okay. What was
Yeah.
life growing up in Mao, Dominican Republic? Like how old are you when you moved out?
when I moved out, I was 11, but it was incredible. It was, I mean, like we weren't rich, but we had everything in the sense of, family, love, people.
Mm-hmm.
I had a great childhood. If I could do it again, I'll definitely. It's something that I would do it the same way again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your favorite memory as a kid?
That's a good one. My favorite memory as a kid. I would say one of my favorite memories, I guess. The first time I heard Tupac Can't See Me. That was the first I was like mind blown. That's what really got me into like hip hop and like
Did you want to get Thug Life in your stomach?
at some point I always been fat. So
Yo, that
there's
ass.
no way that I would put, Thug Life on my fat
You
stomach.
ever wrote it?
Oh, definitely.
With a marker? Yo, I feel
Definitely.
like every boy dead ass wrote that shit in their stomach. I don't
Hell
want to
yeah.
hear it.
Oh, I didn't write it in my stomach. No,
Nah.
I'm telling you, I was fat. I couldn't really like,
I'm crying. Did you have a cousin
imagine
that wrote it
bullet,
on
how
their
the bullet would
stomach?
look, huh?
Did you have a cousin who wrote it on their stomach?
Yeah, I probably would have a cousin. Yeah, shout out to Juan. He was the one that put me onto Tupac. Maybe I would say Juan would be the guy to do that.
Period.
I could see that.
Let's go. Okay. And then how did moving to Union City?
Yeah.
You put that in your bio first,
Yeah.
Union. How do you feel like that shaped you as a person?
I'll tell you what, I think it's definitely added to the human being that I am because it put me in the melting pot of everything, like there's people from everywhere in Union City. So, I was in the middle of everything. I got to meet people
Facts.
from Colombia, people from, Ecuador, people
Yeah.
from Honduras, so from everywhere. So to me, it was like mind blowing,
Mm-hmm.
Like I used to come on vacation as a kid, but like when I lived here and I went to school, I was like incredible. That was like something completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we jump into anything else, because I'm
Yeah.
asking a lot of questions on the bio. Obviously, you make beats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I produce, yeah.
If your beats could talk, what would they say about you?
What would they say about me? This guy wants to hear people rap.
Okay.
That's my thing. I just want to like ask beats to me. It's just I want to see I want to hear people rap like
Okay, period.
you know?
Okay.
You are watching a master.
That part. All right. What's your toxic trait in the studio?
Damn, that's a good question. I don't think I have one.
Everybody got one.
No, I'm very accepting.
Fee, what's his toxic trait?
Yeah, what do you think it is? Fee, you're always there with me.
Dang, nah, yo, there's gotta be one thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's a question.
Are
that
you
we
on
gotta
time?
ask.
Are you on time?
I'm always on time.
Okay, so
Fee,
you on
definitely,
time?
definitely on time. I'm there earlier because I got to set up and I got to do things. So, but I feel like in the studio, I allow people to be who they are in real life.
Okay.
So, I guess that's why, like, the people that I'm around, it's like the people that I fuck with me.
Period.
Because I'm not pretending, I'm not looking for anybody to be just who they think they want to be. Now, like, be yourself and let's make magic,
Period. All right. I'm going to go back to that question. I'm going to figure it out.
I got you.
I'm going to figure it out. All right, let me ask you this. Have you ever made a beat you thought was incredible, but everyone else hated?
Damn.
I swear, no one told me nothing.
That
everyone
everyone hated that I thought was incredible.
Yeah. Or
There's-
maybe a
there's
beat that like you needed to persuade people.
Yeah, there's some beats that you gotta like let people know like this is what I hear on it and this is what will be dope. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's been a couple beats.
What's that process look like? Is it like the first meeting you get them? Is it the second meeting?
No, so you know what? Like I'll send somebody like let's say like I'll send like Fee a beat, right? And then Fee will listen to it a million times and maybe he has an idea, but the way I hear him on it is not the way he hears himself on it. So I may have to be like, hey Fee, this is what I hear. Like, what do you think of this and this? and then from there he could decide, okay, yeah, I'll do the beat or not. But sometimes I just heard something today that I think it was Ninth Wonder that said that somebody told them about like rappers can't make hits or like can't make records because they just hear themselves rapping. They're not really hearing like the whole thing like producers do. Like producers, a rapper is a voice, and a voice is an instrument added to the music. So that's the reason why as a producer you already made something, so you're like, oh hey, yeah, and like if you do it like this or if you say it like this, it's gonna sound better. It's because you already wrote that in your head, like that part of the music. So
yeah. Okay. So we're gonna get back to this. All right, let's go back to the bio. So, did you always know music would be in your path?
Forever.
Really?
Since I was a little kid, you could ask anybody, any of my friends, anybody. This is all I've ever wanted to do. This and be an airplane pilot, like
Yo, like
that's serious.
I'm crying.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get my license. I'm gonna
get fly the airplane.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He's gonna have soundtracks. He's gonna have soundtracks on his airplane. Dog.
You'll see. You'll make a podcast from the airplane.
I'm gonna be your airplane assistant.
Yeah.
This is how you do the emergency inflatable. Some shit like that.
You'll see. We'll start flying people out.
What? Yo, I don't know what to do in emergencies.
Yeah.
All right? I'm gonna just be real with you. You hired me for that. I don't know.
Hey, you just gotta trust the process.
I'm crying.
My wife doesn't trust me. She's like, nah, I don't want to get in an airplane, a little airplane, but eventually she will.
Damn, a pilot, dog. That's
crazy. It sounds crazy, but yeah.
That's brave of you, because that's like, yo, that's not even like, yo, I'm gonna drive this car. I'm gonna be this truck driver. I'm gonna be this construction thing worker. Nah, I'm gonna drive an airplane. I'm gonna fly an airplane. It's a whole different caliber over here. That's the second thing to space.
I've always wanted to do it. I always thought it was incredible. So I'm like, yeah. So once I do this whole music thing the right way, I'm gonna get my pilot's license and buy a little airplane, fly around.
I like it. I'm here for it. Would you fly to DR?
Yeah, I'll probably live in DR, so I'll probably be flying in DR.
I'm crying. All right, I'm with it.
I would definitely take that trip, but you got to make a couple stops in, the Bahamas, all of that before you get here. So
I'm with it.
Yeah,
I'm with it. Okay, I see it. You're gonna have like an Astra sticker.
Oh,
I'm with it.
Astra plane.
Yo, that should be dope. All right, let's go back to the bio. So, did you ever rap before?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's talk about that.
Yeah.
What made you transition from rapping to producing?
So I started
that's a change.
Yeah, I started rapping when I was a little kid. So like, that's what really, when I heard Tupac, then I was like, oh shit,
Thug Life.
Yeah, I'm gonna start rapping. So, I started writing, I started rapping, then I started recording one of my cousins, and then eventually I started listening to underground hip hop in Spanish. And I heard a guy that I was like, bro, like I can never be like this. So I was like, that's it.
What?
I'm not rapping no more.
He's like, listen, I saw it all. I saw it all.
Like, I was like, nah, if I can't do that. So if I can't do that, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then eventually,
so you knew your boundary.
I knew how far I can go with it, or maybe I didn't believe in myself enough. Maybe I guess as a producer, I believe in myself a lot more.
I mean, Kanye was. Did he produce first and then start rapping, or was it the other way around?
He was doing both at the same time. Yeah, but a lot more producing than rapping.
I don't know. That man does it all, though. That man does it all. All right, we got Humble God in the building.
Well, that's my brother Hound. Shout out to my brother Hound.
That's your real brother, or like?
Yeah, that's he's part of Astra. He's in the label.
He gonna be in that airplane with you?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Let's go.
Hound will get on it. He's from Florida, so he definitely.
All right, so let me ask you this, because I feel like I know some of the Astra, like, family a little bit. We're gonna have fun with this question. All right, it's a 2-part question. All right, if the Astra family was on the airplane, right? Obviously, you're captain, you're capitan.
Yeah.
No, you're the pilot. Captain will be a boat, right?
Yeah.
So, right?
Well, captain, you're a plane captain too, but
I'm wondering about that. All right, well, All right, you're assigning roles on this airplane to the Astra family. You would be the driver, the flyer. Who's doing what on the airplane?
I mean, everybody.
Who's your co-pilot?
My co-pilot? Man, that's a good question. Who will be my co-pilot? That I can trust 100%, that I know we're not going to crash the plane, that we'll concentrate. I'll take fee on that.
Okay. Who?
Because I know everybody else is going to be drinking and smoking.
Oh, no. Time out. We got to work this out.
Yeah.
Tito, we got to work this out. All right. Who is the main steward or stewardess? Passing out the snacks, make sure everybody fed, passing the drinks.
You know what? If I had a Astra airplane, I think I would just have like, it's like a house. You know, you go in there and everything is there. You have to go get it yourself.
I'm crying. Self-serve?
Self-serve. Yeah.
So the only person that will have a role is Fee?
Yeah. Fee and I can fly the airplane. Yeah. Because Fee keeps me level minded.
Hold on. Okay, so then who is handling the baggage? The bags.
You know what? In that sense, I would definitely say Wolf. Wolf is more organized with that. Wolverine.
So he's gonna organize the luggage.
Yeah, Wolverine will be the one like, yo, you left that behind. Yo, you like.
Who's fixing the airplane?
Damn.
Come on, I'm making this shit come to life.
Yeah, you're making myself. I gotta fix.
Nah, you can't. Myself. You can't give yourself two roles. You are the flyer.
Damn, who can I trust to fix the airplane and then just let her? I would say, you know what? Damn. That's a good question. You got me stuck now on that question.
Who's the mechanic?
Who's the mechanic? June.
Okay.
June will be the mechanic.
June's the mechanic.
Yes.
All right,
June will get us there like safe.
All right.
And he'll figure it out. If he doesn't know, he'll figure it out.
Who is the air marshal?
The air marshal.
Yo, every airplane needs an air marshal. The person that's gonna keep that shit in control. And also the person that is a spy. Because I feel like the air marshal, you don't know who the air marshal is.
Yeah, man. Then I know, again, you know.
This person gotta be like super incognito.
That's suspicious.
That part.
They have to be incognito.
Yeah, because you don't know who the air marshal is on an airplane, but there's an air marshal on an airplane.
I would trust Hound with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's the air marshal.
Yeah, I would trust Hound.
So you trust this person with a gun?
I trust Hound with a gun.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, he's from Florida too, so I mean, you know, shit. I'm pretty sure he knows how to use it.
Who is signaling the airplane?
Who's signaling the airplane?
You need two of them.
I need two of them?
I think so. I think
But
two people. I think that's a two-people job.
How are they gonna get into the airplane?
No, those two people. So they can't.
So they can.
They gotta stay grounded.
They gotta be. I guess affiliated.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Who's those people?
I put my two kids on it.
Yo, I'm crying.
My two kids will be the ones say, "Hey,
with the flags,
yeah.
Bring the airplane over here."
100%. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Shout out to Astra Aviation Group.
Yes.
Let's go. All right, we're going to go back to this. 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 All right, let's go back to the bio, though. What does boom bap continue to resonate with you?
It's the I would say it's the rawest sound that there is in hip hop, you know. So it's like boom bap is not about like, can you know, make a, you know, like a party record. It's more about like, can you rap?
Yeah.
And are you good?
Yeah.
You know? So
that part.
That's what I love about boom bap.
Okay.
That's always been like on me. Like, it's just like, if somebody's gonna say something insane that I never heard before.
Yeah.
You know, like,
okay.
It shows what a poet can actually do on.
Can you give examples of like, who are like artists that stand out to you when you think of that type of rap?
And just in hip hop period,
whether they're known, not known, however.
Al2, which is my favorite rapper, I would say he's Cuban, and he's like, if you think like raw hip hop, like underground, like that's the guy. Rxnde Akozta, Canserbero, you know. Now you have, you know, the West Side Guns and the whole Griselda thing. You know, you have the Astra artists, you know, Action Figure, Conspiracy, Hound. You know, if you listen to their stuff, they're all raw. Everybody's raw. Eric the Red, Kibo Heedy. You know, these are all raw rappers.
Okay.
And that's the reason why, like, I produce for the family. You know, like I don't really produce for people outside. Definitely, there's another guy too, lo que sea Mariano. He's Dominican. We actually have an album coming out tonight. And another guy that is just incredible. That when you think of boom bap, that's what like
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this. You talked about a little bit of your musical influences, you know?
Mhm.
What did artists like Canserbero,
Canserbero, yeah.
and AI2, AI
Who's Aldo.
Aldo
Yeah.
Aldeano,
El Aldeano, yeah.
El
That's
Aldeano? What did they teach you?
I mean, as a young man, with Aldo, I started listening to Aldo when I was a little kid. You know, it definitely taught me how to be a stand-up person because it was more about like principles and a lot of that stuff. You know, standing up for your people, for your family. You know,
Yeah.
for just the people around you. You know, he called it the aldea, so la aldea. You know, it's like that's what we are as a community. You
Yeah.
know, so I feel like I'm very much like that with everybody who I'm around. Like I'm gonna stand up for my people, and I'm gonna make sure that my people eat too. You know.
I feel like Latino rappers is like I don't know. I feel like they have like a different style.
Yeah, it's completely different. It's more social, I would
Yeah.
say. Spanish rappers have a lot more social.
Social and visual.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it because I remember when I was in Puerto Rico, I was having a conversation about Tego. And
That
like,
was the man.
for
Another one
sure.
of my influences.
I love Tego.
Yeah.
However, like there was a term that Tego always used that I never thought about. So I had a conversation with this person
Yeah.
because Tego calls himself something. He
El
called
Avallarde,
no, there
Yeah.
was another one.
El Underdog.
No, there was another one that means that fucking mosquito, that thing that eats you.
Oh, I don't remember. It's been so long.
I was having this God, it's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me. Tego calls himself a. I'm crying. My Google Drive is crazy. My Google.
Damn, I'm stuck on that Tego thing, you know?
No,
like,
because like he calls himself it's like and I remember I was in Puerto Rico having a conversation about it in the beach. It'll come to me. If anybody in the chat can help me, let me know. But he calls himself whatever you call that mosquito in Puerto Rico. It's
Yeah.
not a mosquito. It's the other one that clings onto you. It's like a sand flea. It's like a sand flea.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh
really-
my God, it's gonna bother me, dog, because I feel like I learned about it.
Look up Tego nicknames.
Sand flea in Spanish, Tego nicknames. And maybe it was the one that you pronounce and it's like running through my head. Gosh, someone in the chat help me out. But anyways, he called himself that. And when when I put the two together, I was like, damn, that's crazy. Cause like those mosquitoes, like they just get you. Like they just get you. And but they just get you. They don't stop getting you, you know, and they're so small, but they'll kill you.
Yeah.
They'll not physically,
Yeah.
but like they just won't stop coming for you. And I felt like, damn, like as a rapper, like using that terminology of an annoying ass insect, like, yeah, I'm gonna just keep coming for you everywhere. And I was just like, damn, like I remember when that person broke it down for me, I was just like, oh, snap. I swear to God, it's gonna come to me at the end. And I was like, damn, that shit sounds crazy.
You want to mention that on the opening episode of the next season?
Yo, that ass. And we're like, this is what he was calling himself. But it was that ass. Oh, it's a song. It's a song that he made.
That he made?
That he made. And I remember it's in the album where like it's red and black.
Yeah. I mean, he has Guasa Guasa on
Yeah,
that.
yeah. All right, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. All right, but let me talk to you about this. What makes a beat timeless?
It's like a song. What makes a song timeless? It's just like if you can listen to this, 20 years from now and still feel the same way, or like still feel relevant, then yeah, that makes it timeless.
Okay. Can you mention any 3 examples of what is considered a timeless hit in the music industry?
In the music industry, a timeless hit.
From a producer's standpoint.
I mean, if we talk about like what still plays today,
yeah.
I mean,
I think of anything Michael Jackson.
Exactly, anything Michael Jackson. Quincy Jones was on that, so it's like again, you still listen to Thriller today and you feel like you're in the
Facts.
80s, you
Yeah.
know? So it's like
Can you think of anyone else that is in that caliber that created timeless music
Tupac, Keep Your
pieces?
Head Up
Okay.
is a song that you can listen to it, 30 years from now and still feel the same way. Dear Mama,
Mm-hmm.
still feel the same way.
Mm-hmm.
It's those kind of records. Anything
I think DMX for me.
DMX,
He has such a different
I'm
flow.
slipping for
Oh
by
my
DMX.
God.
It's like you can listen to that 100 years from now and
I
still
had
feel
no
the same.
business having that album as a child.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we
who
had no
got
business
me
having a
that?
lot of albums
Crazy.
as a child.
Crazy, crazy.
Yeah, but DMX is like one of the greats of all time.
Yeah.
Like 100% there.
Would you like to be in the studio with DMX?
I would have loved to be in the studio with DMX.
Yeah.
100%.
That shit must have been crazy.
Yeah.
He was a
'cause
different type of artist.
It's the passion.
Mm-hmm.
The man had a lot of passion, and like if you're around that, you get energized with that. Like, and like just
You start barking.
I'm pretty sure listen,
Yo.
DMX will tell you to bark, you'll probably be barking all over the place. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
that
'Cause
ass.
that energy was just contagious.
But you know what? It was all for the positivity of the
Yeah.
music, and that's good. That's what I love. Dark Man Xavier. Like I always say it all the time in my shows. Like DMX is an iconic rapper to me because I feel like he had a different style. Came through with a label. I don't wanna fight him. Hell no, yo, he'll look like he'll come at
Definitely.
you crazy.
Definitely,
Crazy.
yeah. I'm pretty sure he was a passionate fighter too. So
He had no hair. I don't
Yeah.
fight bald people. Like, yo, that ass. They will hurt
Yeah.
you. All right, let's
That's
talk
funny.
about more about the bio love. So, how did Astra Music Group come to life? What was the year that it was birthed?
The year that it was birthed was 2020, but I would say when it came to life was when I would say like 2018, 2017,
Okay.
because it started with War, and
Yes.
me and War were sitting in his room. He had a studio before he had his first kid. He had a studio in that bedroom. So we were sitting there one time, and I was like, yo, like one day we gotta open up a studio and like just open up a label and like a multimedia company, like just do everything, movies, music, all of that shit. And I'm like, yeah, and you'll be like, the head engineer and like, this and that.
Yeah,
And
it's like us with
I
the
was already
airplane
like,
right
yeah,
now. Like the airplane,
I was
dog.
giving roles before like,
Yeah.
anything. And then eventually during the pandemic, we had this opportunity that someone brought up to me, and he's like, yo, they have these rooms in 39th Street, and they're like, they're cheap. They go for like 400, 500 bucks, and blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go check it out. So I went to War and I spoke to him, and again, it was like the beginning of the pandemic. So we're sitting in the backyard, and I'm like, yo, listen, this is the opportunity. Let's just get this, like, let's do it. Let's just try it out,
Yeah.
see what happens. And nobody was working in New York in the studios. They were all closed because of the pandemic and all of that. So eventually we just decided to go on the journey, and we're like, all right, now we got the space. We have this beautiful space. You can see New York City and everything, and we got the space. And I was like, oh, we got to come up with a name now. So like we're going back and forth, and we used to talk for hours on the phone, like almost every day. So we go back and forth and talk about names, and he's like, nah, I don't like that one. And then, yo, what do you think about this one? I'm like, nah, this. And then one day he's like, yo, I got it. And I'm like, what is it? And he's like, Astra. And I'm like, okay, so what does it mean? And then he told me what it meant, and he's like, oh, it means amongst the stars. And I'm like, so Astra it is. And
I like it.
he after that we're like, all right, now we gotta come up with a logo. So my wife's an art teacher, so my wife made the logo.
I like
He's
that.
like, he spoke to her, he's like, oh, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I want, this is, the idea. And between them two, then like she came back with the design, and I was right next to her, but like, she came up with the design, and then that's when it was born. It was born as Astra Recording Studios.
I love that.
Yeah.
Can you share some honorable mentions? What were some names that were close
What?
but didn't get it?
To
name, like before Astra.
Oh my goodness!
Like, what was the closest one that you could share?
The closest one, Astra was so good. I don't even remember.
Really?
Like it was just like, yo, like yeah, that's it. Like
Okay.
like I definitely, man, I'm pretty sure we had, maybe like his name and my name mixed into something, but yeah, it was. again, it was like what you said before. It was something timeless.
Mm.
You know, it's something that you'll talk about 30 years from now and it'll be relevant.
Facts.
You know, so.
All right, let's go back to the funnies. Let's go back to the funnies. So I asked you if we made an airplane, right? Now, I'm going to ask you if we had the whole Astra Music Group, your artists that you're currently working with, right?
So you see, you asked me that question before.
No. We're changing the environment. We're not on an airplane no more.
No. This is because it's funny about the airplane, right? Because I mentioned Fee before, right? But like if I ever had to have a co-pilot on anything,
Yo, Fee, he said you fired.
No,
he said you fired.
It's because the only person that will always keep me grounded was War. You know, and War not being here, we got to get into the airplane now. It's different. But
that part.
The crazy thing is that at the end of the day, he will be the one flying the plane. You know, like, you give Jesus the wheel.
Yeah, I'm crying.
War has the wheel and everything.
Yo,
to this day, everything that's happening right now within Astra and everybody, he is because of him.
Yeah.
You know?
Facts.
We met.
100%.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
all met. We were all together.
You get me? That's because he had an idea to do something.
Facts. Rest in peace, War.
You know,
definitely.
So rest in peace to my brother, and I miss him every day, and I think about him every day.
I remember when I met him, he told me he was Dominican.
Yeah.
And I believed him. That ass.
He was Dominican War. That's the thing, you know. It's like,
it was funny as hell.
You know, like nobody thought I was Dominican, but him automatically.
It was just so funny. He was and he said it so like serious too that ass thought he was Dominican.
The funniest part was when people would come and say what's up to him in Spanish, and he's like, "Yeah, que lo que," and he was so with it, like they didn't even know.
I'm crying.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this though. Going back to the question. If y'all was all stuck on an island, what are the roles looking like?
I'm cooking.
Okay.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, so it changed now.
Yeah, if we're stuck on the island.
Okay, so you're going to be the chef.
I'll be the chef.
Who is building the boat to get you out of the island?
I'll probably be.
What? You can't give yourself all the roles.
I'll probably be chefing it up, but that's the whole thing. Is like I've always been like that. I've always given myself all the roles.
Okay.
It's like, you know, like if somebody
who
comes
would
along,
be the hunter? Someone has to hunt for your food.
Oh, conspiracy hound. I will put Action there. This Action will tag along.
Yeah. Yo, Action, you co-sided on this. Would you hunt for Astra Island?
He'll probably do it for fun.
Yo, for fun.
He'll go for fun. Yeah, like just roll
with the mask on. With the mask on.
And a joint in his hand. And then he'll go back with whatever he kills right on top of his shoulder like this too. So yeah, he'll definitely join.
All right, hold on. Who is making the shelter? Y'all need shelter.
June.
Okay. Hold on. What you need on an island? You need a gatherer. You need a hunter. Someone's gonna build the boat. Who is keeping the people sane? You need like the personality person.
The one keeping everybody sane?
Yeah.
I will say Eric the Red.
The one who took a nap?
Yeah, Eric the Red, yeah.
Yo, no offense, Eric. I swear to God, I think you dope as shit. Every time I see you, this is the setting.
He's a hardworking man. And you see, that's what I'm saying about being in the studio, right? Like, he feels so comfortable that he can do that.
That shit was so funny.
You know, so... Yeah, my brother the Red, he's like the peaceful man, you know, like
keeping things sane.
Yeah, he's the one that like
don't say the words of wisdom.
And if Fee's at that point, you know what, Fee actually, so I'm gonna say Fee because I said this to Fee the other day. I'm like, yo, Fee, if you ever tell me you don't fuck with somebody, I'm not fucking with that person automatically.
Oh God,
because every time I tell him I don't fuck with that person. He's like, nah, man, but you know you gotta like look at it like this, and and then he's like finding a way to like put everybody together. So I would say Fee is the one that would like be like, yeah, listen, man, like, yeah, he said that, but like,
all right, let me ask you this:
don't even listen to him. You know?
Who would be the person that you would have to look out for? It's like, yo, this person's gonna get themselves killed.
Somebody that's
they can't be left alone.
That can be left alone. Damn, that's a good question. Who in the crew can be left alone? Yeah, I don't know. I would say, like I would say Wolf, but
Who needs extra protection? Like,
I would say Wolf because he's hard headed. Wolf will
okay.
be the one to be like, nah, fuck that. I'm leaving.
No, I don't want you to
Yeah,
die.
exactly.
No, come
Yeah.
back here.
Yeah, like you gotta be like, nah, Wolf, but yo, listen, like be careful. Nah, I'm going. Nah, yeah, you gotta grab him back. Yeah, he's the one that.
That's what you guys said, Fee or
Yeah,
Eric.
shout
Go
out
talk to
to
him. Go talk to him.
shout out to Wolf too. Wolf, I know that
But maybe you
he's
might need that type of energy someday. You got to send
yeah.
them out with action to go
Yeah,
kill that
the
thing.
chat's gonna be lit with Wolf saying like, "Yo, Lito, when you say that, he calls me Unc." So he say, "Yo, Unc," but everybody knows it's true.
I'm crying. Yo, I'm crying. Oh, shit. We got action figure in the check, and he said Eric is a nap star.
Yeah, it is. Yo, Eric, I envy that.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
because
And then we
sometimes I'm
got
tired
Humble
and I'm like,
God. He's
man,
like, he always asleep in the
yeah.
studio. Yeah,
But
he's
when
so
he wakes
funny.
up though,
Yo, good for him. I envy
when
that.
he wakes up, he's every verse you ever heard from him, he probably was sleeping before that.
Yo, I'm
But he
crying,
woke up and he
dog.
killed that shit.
He relaxed.
Yeah,
He
he's not. Yeah,
relaxed.
he takes power rap naps.
Power rap
Yeah, like
naps.
he'll take a nap and then he'll wake up and it's like a beast,
Supercharged.
like Eric the Red. It's a Viking. That's what he is. He'll take a nap and then wake up like a Viking and like go crazy on the mic.
All right, let me ask you this. We're just talking about sounds, just sounds.
Yeah.
Because, you being a producer, sounds is a lot for you.
Yeah.
What's a sound, and it doesn't have to be music, it can just be just general. What's a sound that annoys you?
That annoys me. Damn, it's a lot of sounds that annoy me.
Top
But like
three things.
three things like that chalkboard sound, like
Okay,
like
so you
that
don't,
like
okay,
screeching
screech.
sound. I don't like that. Alarms. Like
Okay.
they're like you're like the alarm in the
Like,
morning, like,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
like that, like yeah, that just thinking about it annoys me. Like,
Okay.
man, what else? And like somebody with an annoying voice. Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
an annoying voice?
like I don't know, like how like there's some people that like just have like a really high pitched voice and they talk like really ghetto and shit like that. Yeah, like that's annoying to me. Like that sound.
Like Mike Tyson?
No, Mike Tyson is that's the only high pitched voice that makes you afraid. Like,
I'm trying to think, like, what were you talking about?
damn,
You gotta give me an example.
I can't even think of an example right now, but man, yeah, just think about like an
So
annoying
if a
sound.
high pitched ghetto, okay, because I don't like that word. If a high pitched, I'm like, what's another word to describe ghetto? I don't like that word. So if a high pitched individual came up to you, was like,
Think about it like this: so like a woman that would be like, "Oh, what's up, son? Suck my dick," like that. That's annoying to me. That sound is like automatically.
that's
like,
not high pitched, dog.
no, but even that no high pitch will be saying it the other way, but I can't. I don't have a high
Oh
pitch
my
voice.
god!
But I'm putting it like that's also like that low pitch, also like
That's
that shit. Like
scary.
that sound is annoying to me.
I'm crying. All right, let me ask you this then. Why do artists always say one more take?
For some artists, I don't know. I mean, you know what the thing is it's what you hear in your head.
Okay.
Like if you listen to it, like once you listen back to it, you don't like, oh, that's not what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do one more take. But it's most of the time it's when they fuck up, in the middle of the rapping, or maybe they got to punch in. It's like, oh, let's do one more take, or like, yo, let's, But most people just, it's like, let me punch in. They already said one part that I got. Let me get the other part.
Okay.
But people that rap the whole thing through, or like people that record like that. Yeah, like I was recording violins the other day. And it was like, okay, let's take that off. Let's do one more take, So like, yeah, it's just like to get it perfect to where they like feel comfortable with it, because that's also music has everything to do with that. It's how comfortable you feel with it.
So what's one trend in music you wish would disappear?
One trend in music that I wish would disappear. Man, that like current
Anything.
trend. just bad music. Like just the fact that people have access to creating bad music like this, like back in the day, like there were a lot of bad songs, right? But back in the day, you had to pay a
It's
lot
like
of
now
money.
you got a bad catalog.
Yeah, there's people that have really bad songs, but you
Yeah.
have to pay a lot of money to do that.
That's true.
Now you don't have
You
to.
don't
You could
need
just
to.
get on your phone and do it.
This is
So there's a
true.
lot of bad music out there now.
So do you feel like is the algorithm helping music or controlling it?
I mean, it really depends how you look at it, right? So,
Yeah.
like, through the algorithm, you find a lot of new artists that you might
This
like.
is true. This is true.
But it's also how much bullshit you're getting fed. You get me? That's the beautiful thing about it, too, because you can get past the bullshit, and then once you hit the special one, you're like, oh, shit, this person's special.
So algorithm is like good and bad.
Yeah, it's,
a little both.
Yeah, with self, like, like, I would say it's 50-50.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you had to describe, you being more of a producer now, right? Your most perfect producing music day. What does that look like? What would you want more of?
Man, I think the perfect producing day is when you can come up.
Everybody on time.
Yeah. Well, even if you're not on time, but like if you can create something really special, like when you get out of the studio, you're like, wait till people hear this shit. That's why I like making music. Like, I love creating music.
Okay.
Because I get to hear it before everybody else.
Mm.
You get me? So, like, I'm in there, and like, I'm like, holy shit, wait till they hear this. So, I feel like that's like a special day.
So now that again, producing more music, do you feel like you have some rules in the studio?
My only rule in the studio is leave the bullshit outside.
What do you mean by that?
Like, when we're in here, we're not in here with bullshit. Like, I don't want to hear, like, oh, this shit is happening and I'm mad at this person or that person. Like, we can talk about it, but all the bullshit you leave outside, and when we're in here, we're creating.
Correct.
You know? So, like, if we're going to create something special, we're going to do something, we're all got to be in the same frequency.
Okay.
So, like, it's like as soon as somebody goes off the frequency, then it's just like, like, nah, you can't. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to deal with this, And I don't like drunk people in the studio. I'm okay with drinking. You could drink. But, like, when people get drunk,
they're too saucy.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Because, people start losing it and they want to do stupid shit. And I don't like any of that.
Just let me get the mic.
It's like, people just, drunk start getting annoying after a while. So
I feel you on that.
That kills the whole vibe for everybody else.
Yeah. Have you ever had a scenario, and you don't have to say who was involved or whatever, where you had to stop a session because they weren't taking it serious?
Multiple times, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you do? Like, do you just say, like, yo, respectfully, I'm done? Like, for today, like, let's do this another day. It's just, I can't waste my time.
Maybe I'm done, or just get the fuck out, like, because at the end of the day, look, a studio is a sanctuary. Me and War always talked about this, right? Like, when you're in here, this is my place of peace.
Yeah.
You get me? So, like, if you're trying to bring drama into it, it makes no sense. You can't be in here. So when I'm in the studio, that's time away from my kids, from my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you got to respect that. So that's why I got to people respect my time. That's why I don't like being late. I might be late to, like, family stuff. Like, oh, we're supposed to be there at 6, so I got there at 6:30, But, like, when it comes to business, like, I have to be there early.
Yeah.
Because I got to respect that person's time. And I would love for that person to respect mine.
That part.
So I'm always, when it comes to that,
Okay. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and pass you this card, love. I want to make sure I get to always ask my guests this. So with this card, you get 24 hours where you could do whatever you want with this card. However, there are a couple restrictions. So, for example, when you get this card, you can start buying whatever you want. However, you only get 24 hours. So whatever you're requesting, if the clock goes past the second after 11:59, it's done. So if you have to take a plane ride home, you have to consider that plane ride back.
Gotcha.
All right. The world's pretty much your oyster. It's about having fun and what your creativity could take you. However, you only have 24 hours.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I can get anything?
Anything you want.
I got the mic stuck, right?
Yeah.
Do you think do you think you know, or you know what I want? What I
No.
would do with this? So what I would do with this for 24 hours is to literally have work back for 24 hours.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
I could do anything. You know, I lost my grandma last year, and I would love my grandma to be back. You got me? But my grandmother was older already, you know, and it's like something that's just the way life goes, you know? But if I can do that, yeah, have my brother back for 24 hours. Let's smoke it up. Let's talk some shit. Yeah, I know you're going back. You know you're going back, but at least, you know,
Yeah.
we have some closure and some time, you know?
Okay. So let me
So,
ask you this. What if you, because
make
I've
it
never
mad.
had a guest do that, even though I would say it's okay.
Yeah.
However, if you weren't able to do that, what would you do with the card?
What would I do with the card if I wasn't able to do that? If I wasn't able to bring anybody back?
Yes.
That's a good question.
The card is, unfortunately, does not have
So I have
godlike
24
powers.
Yeah, 24 hours.
24 hours to buy whatever you want.
Do I still have the memories?
Yeah.
I can't keep it.
You could keep it.
I just have the memories.
No, you could
Oh, I
keep
could
it.
keep it.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 24 hours and I can keep it forever after the 24 hours. I thought you said it was only 24 hours.
No.
Oh shit, all I need is money. If I had all the money, I can just take care of everybody.
but you don't.
But I would travel the world, honestly.
But remember,
Yeah.
you have to consider the plane ride there and back.
It's in the same day, 24 hours, yeah. So
if it takes you 4 hours to get somewhere, you have to consider the 4 hours
4
it takes
hours
you back,
back.
and that's 8 hours of traveling time.
that would be DR is the only place I would say, but man, 24
That leaves
hours.
you only with like 12 hours. No, that leaves you with what, 14 hours? I don't even know.
You know, I would say I would get everybody together and bake bread.
Okay, so you take everybody to a nice dinner?
Everybody, just everybody
where y'all
from
taking
everywhere.
them? What restaurant?
To the nicest place that they want. As a matter of fact, put it like this. We'll do this. We'll get everybody. We'll rent a villa by the beach.
Okay.
And then we can have dinner. We can have everything. Have those 24 hours and do whatever we want.
Okay.
And then head right back on that plane.
Okay.
But I would say spend time with all the family.
Okay. We buying equipment?
Oh, we're buying everything.
That's what I'm saying.
And we
What
can
else we
keep it.
doing, dog?
Oh shit, man! Like shit.
We're buying
We
some
getting money. We
mics,
getting
speakers.
everything.
We're going to
state-of-the-art
B&H.
studio. Like, come on, we're paying Dr. Dre to come over and
Exactly, that's
fucking
what I'm
cut the
saying,
ribbon.
dog.
Oh, so
Who's the first producer you
I have
calling?
unlimited options. I have the first producer I will call. Shit, that's a good one. I would say The Alchemist. I will call.
The Alchemist.
Yeah.
All right. You're hitting up The Alchemist. Who else?
I'm hitting up The Alchemist.
Because what if The Alchemist don't
Definitely
respond
Dre.
back?
Shit, Jay-Z, just as a rapper, just to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yo, I got this car.
Yeah, shit, man. Fuck. I have unlimited things. I'm
That's
going crazy right
it.
now. I'm like a kid at a candy store.
All right,
right
what
now.
else? What else? What else we doing?
Man. So after we set up the studio and we do everything, we'll buy everything. Make sure everybody got money in their pocket.
Would you buy everybody an Astra chain?
I'll buy the Astra houses. I will buy the Astra houses.
But you
everybody.
need a chain.
With the chain.
With the chain.
Yeah, it'll be hanging right on the knob of the door. You got to put it on before you walk in.
Everybody. Because I'm like, yo, that's one thing I noticed about labels. Like, everybody who has a label, like, you got the chain, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, everybody. Yeah, like all the old
That was a big deal.
Yeah.
Remember Dame Dash? He was going to beat the shit out of that jeweler because he was selling the logo without his permission.
Yeah. That's a fact. That used to be a big deal having
That
the chain back
is.
then.
All right, so Astra chain, Astra houses.
Everything.
Would you buy the Astra airplane?
Definitely.
Yeah, but then you need Astra fuel. After 24 hours, how you getting that?
Well, I mean, if we got money and we keeping it, fuel is not a problem after that if we got everything.
Okay.
We got all the money we need. All
right. What else we doing before you give me that car back?
I'll get an island.
You buying an island?
I'll buy a whole island, yeah.
Okay.
Set it up for everybody. With the studios and all that stuff in
Period.
it. Yeah. Yeah, all of that. For sure.
So you gonna make the airplane and island life come to life.
And I'll take my mom gambling. My mom loves gambling. So I'll take her
like,
yo, you got unlimited
money. You taking her to Vegas?
To Monaco. Like, we're gonna go over there and gamble where you can
That's
actually
like what, better
millions.
than Vegas?
Yes, millionaires and billionaires.
Okay.
Let's go gamble, mom. We got unlimited money to gamble.
Damn,
I'll
son.
pick you up in
Where'd you
24
find
hours.
Yo, that ass. You're gonna have
Yeah.
to walk around with security guards.
100%.
That
My mom will
card.
win too. That's a fucked up
Just
thing. It's like, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I
All
will
right.
mostly just do things for people, honestly. I never do shit for myself. Like,
Bet.
to me, it's like, what can I do for somebody else and like make
Okay.
sure that they're good too.
Bet.
You
All
know?
right. So we got island. We got airplane. We're buying houses, jewelry, the studio. Okay, we're doing a lot. Anything else before I get the card back?
I mean, I don't know if I want to give it back. If I could take another 24 hours, damn. No, I think that's it. I think I got everything there for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
Period.
after the 24 hours passes by, then we can catch the Astra plane right back. Or we could just move anywhere. We got
That
it
is true.
everything.
That
You don't even
is
have to
true.
come back.
That's funny as hell. All right,
You know?
y'all
So
heard
there
it.
you go.
Round of applause. Need those 24 hours, the Mina Mendoza card. Period. All right, we got time for a couple more questions, love, and then we do got to end the show. So let me ask you this. With the whole Astra Music Group, love, and what you got going on, especially after war, you know, where do you feel like you want to take it? Like, I don't want to say end goal because the word end, again, it's like I believe a lot in manifestations and how we say
Yeah.
things. I guess, like, where would you like it to be?
Exactly where when the conversation started, you know, it's like it's gonna be everything: the label, the
Yeah.
distributor, everything. You know, I feel like I want to create something where artists can feel comfortable being around and don't feel like they're being scammed or they're being, like they can just be themselves and create
You
what they
want them
want to
to
create.
feel like Eric.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. As I'm, and you know what? With that card, I would have gotten Eric his own bedroom in the studio. That's it. Eric, you have your own bedroom, my brother. Nobody can go bother him either. No waking him up or
Don't
nothing.
wake him up.
Now, if we leave, he stays if he wants to.
I'm crying.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want Astra Music Group to be, you want to foster an environment where people could come in, record, feel safe, feel good about what they're doing, what they're trying to make. Okay, I love that.
Coming into an accepting family, because we all got families,
Yeah.
and like some of us can be the black sheep of the family.
That is true.
So like the only way where you feel comfortable is being around the other black sheep, It's like the cousin that smokes weed, right? And it's just you and your cousin. So, but you and your cousin understand each other, and everybody's like, "Oh, these two motherfuckers are crazy." You're the black sheep. So that's so that I would say like Astra is definitely a place where people can come and be themselves.
I like that.
I never, because we accept everybody for who they are. If you're around, you're accepted for who you are, even with your faults or whatever it is. Because some people might start bad in life. That doesn't mean that it's going to end bad.
Yeah.
You might need a place where people can listen to you, where you can actually have a conversation.
That part.
Because again, me and War, we're family, man. So we're coming into an environment where a lot of people are just like, I'm in the streets, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Sometimes they need somebody to talk to them. Because there's OGs out here, but in reality, it's people that have never been off the block and never done anything.
Damn.
But when you have other people that tell you like, hey, listen, that's cool, you can go shoot them, but this is what will happen if you do it.
That part.
And then it's gonna be worse. Or you can go and do that crazy shit. Or you can go jump this guy, go do this, but this is what's gonna happen. There's like this an outcome to this, and you're gonna throw that away. You're gonna have to throw this career away because of this bullshit. So, we always, me and War always had that with everybody that came around. It wasn't just about you're here to record music or anything. It's like, you want, like, we used to joke about this all the time. We're like, yo, we got to charge for therapy. Like, if we're going to be here, we're going to do a 2-hour session and then we're going to be talking shit for an hour. There's got to be a therapy fee for that. So, and as you can see, you went to his funeral and you saw how many people were there. That just goes to show you the type of human being that the man was, So you can see it around everybody.
That part. Well, one thing before we leave us off, love, is there any projects that you feel like the audience should know about that you're working on? Anything that you could say that's coming out? Because I know you're working with a lot of artists, just things for people to look out for. Maybe some announcements that you can announce about Astra. How could people connect and find you and work with you?
So, like I said before, I mean, I only really work with the family. So everybody who I'm working on is part of Astra, is part of the environment, is part of the community. So things that are coming out, I'm working with something with Fee right now. It's called Uncle Drew. We're actually mixing and mastering that right now. That should come out pretty soon.
Yeah.
Tonight I have a project coming out with Lo Que Sea Mariano. It's a Dominican rapper from the incredible, like superstar of like. This guy is gonna be like, you gotta look out for this guy.
Yeah.
And we're coming out with something tonight. It's called El Ultimo Cavaliere Fratello, I think. It's an Italian title. I'm not sure what it means.
Okay.
I gotta look that up, but like, my bad, Mariano. But yeah, but Mariano's incredible. So that's coming out. I'm working on something with Action. I'm working on something with my brother Michael Wright. Man, there's so many things I'm working on that's gonna come out.
So there's
this year.
projects upon projects upon projects
I'm working on
upon
something with
projects.
June. We haven't really told anybody, but June, like I gotta tell everybody so we can put that fire on you, But
Okay. So there's things that are happening.
a lot of things.
Yeah,
are
we're
happening.
booked and busy.
Definitely busy. Musically, we're like incredibly busy right now.
I love that.
Yeah. So.
And one thing that I want you to do, love, before we leave today, if you could tell the viewers, like, what does the Instagram name look like? Whether it's Astra, your own, like, so that if people are interested in finding that studio time, like, finding that community in music, where could people connect with you? How can they find you?
Well, I mean, they can find me on my handle, Carlitosz Beatsz. The Carlitos with S and a Z at the end. The Beats, same thing, S and a Z. We have the Astra Music Group Instagram. We also have AMG Hi-Fi, which also put most of the vinyl and stuff that we put out. And everybody else, all the homies, you got, again, Humble God is, Hound is Hound BCP, G's BCP, Action Figure 973, Eric the Red 13, you got Fee. Everybody. If you go on the Instagram, you check it out, you'll see everybody there. And
Definitely.
Again, AstraMG.com is the website. Soon Astra Music Group.
Yeah.
We're working on the website right now. It's Astra Music Group, and yeah.
Okay. Y'all heard it. So I want to thank you, Carlos, for being a dope-ass guest. You were my last guest of the season.
Appreciate you for
Before I
having
take
me.
this break, it's been an amazing time. It's crazy. Like, I knew you already for almost 3 years.
Yeah, that's great.
That's
We were talking about that the other day.
Literally.
When, I think when we did the first show, it was 2 years ago.
I know. That's so
It's
crazy.
insane. Yeah.
2 years ago, Rip Dispensary. Like, literally right, like, full circle.
Literally.
But I want to thank you for being such an amazing guest.
Thank you.
Definitely, like, not the last, for sure. We got to get you back on here for sure. And everybody that tuned in with us, I want to say thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Mina Mendoza Show. Don't forget to like, comment, follow on Instagram, Queen0F Spice. If y'all want to connect, if y'all want to network, if y'all want to collab, work on something, that's what I'm here for. Mina Mendoza is for the people. The Queen of Spice is for the culture. And as I mentioned before, I am going to be taking that break for the month of August. I'm going to be in Puerto Rico, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. And then your girl's going to be going to Chicago. It's going to be my first time there. So definitely check out for content there. But that's pretty much all I got for y'all. I'm going to miss y'all so much. I'm definitely going to come back with lots of flavor. No bland shit here. We nothing about bland shit. And I want to thank my community for always supporting me. Thank you, everyone, for just, making me feel more purpose than what I felt coming on this earth. I feel like when I come into like the Mina Mendoza role, we're talking about roles and planes and islands, and sometimes I think about like what type of role I have in this community, and like I feel like my role is to like, I don't know, I want to just bring people together. I just want to be that person that just like, kind of like, I don't know, just like that vibe is just like, yo, you were on the Mina Mendoza show. You weren't on the Mina Mendoza show. You got to go on the Mina Mendoza show. But yeah, we're going to say one more thing. I think you want to say something. Oh, no, I saw his finger. No. But anyways, it's your girl, Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, Queen of Spice. We out of here. And let's go.